Okay, let's go here. You know how I like to roast these old poblanos. I cooked this big old huge porterhouse last night. Now I'm going to make some cheesesteaks out of it. Some people say that's sacrilegious. I don't know, but I'm making some cheesesteaks with these poblano peppers. And I got an onion and some mushrooms and some provolone cheese. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, here we go. As you can see, I love roasting poblanos. They're better than no regular old sweet bell peppers when you make a cheesesteak. Alright, I want you to look at this thing. I'm going to bring out the old beef last night we cooked too. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, here we go. This is what you do when you want some poblano peppers. You got to roast them, put them in this bag right here, and let them sit for about 15 minutes to steam. And I braised them with this big old bad old torch there. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, let's go here. This is that part of that 3-inch porterhouse I cooked last night. This is a filet and some of the stuff is left on the strip. I'm making steak sandwiches tonight. I got that onion there. I got these mushrooms here. I got them poblanos over in that bag roasting. All right, we're gonna put up a sandwich tonight and cover it in cheese, and I have some really good bread out here somewhere. Anyway, I'll find it. All right, we'll be back. Okay, here we are, Must Grill again. Now you've seen them old blackened peppers that I had there. Now this one I've cleaned off and got all the char off of it. Look at this, and this is the meat that's on the inside. This thing here, you can throw that thing away. Just clean out the veins, cut this thing off, cleaned off with paper towel. I'm telling you folks, it's better than sweet bell peppers. All right, we're gonna have ourselves a cheesesteak sandwich tonight from this meat that was cooked on the big green egg. All right, we'll be back. Okay, Must Grill back here. I got some mushrooms. I got the beef off the big green egg from last night. I got some poblano peppers. And there's one thing I want to say. I want you to look at that. Tell me that is not a fine sliced onions and all these things here. This here is a Trident knife from Germany. Some people say them old German knives don't cut. Well, I'm telling you, they cut as good as Japanese knives, and they are cheaper. You buy them Japanese knives, well, you buy the German knives, they're expensive. Oh, let me put it this way. A good knife is damned expensive, but I want you to look at this. This right here. This thing will cut your eyeballs to look at it. Anyway, we're going to make some, my eyes are bleeding right now because I looked at the sharp edge. Alright, we're going to make ourselves some cheesesteaks tonight. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, if you watch many of my videos, you know that I am in love with Beluga butter. Look at that. And I'm also in love with olive oil. I just don't grill it on my steaks, but when you saute, you can saute with it. Alright, I'm going to throw on some of these onions here. We're going to caramelize. I almost forgot the olive oil. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to caramelize me some onions. I'm going to throw all these onions on here. Look at that. Goodness gracious. I wish my dog could eat onions. We can't even give her snacks anymore because she's just so old that she just end up pooping all over the house. Alright, there we go. I'm going to salt and pepper these things. Well, not too much salt. I'm going to put on a bunch of black pepper here. Alright, let's see here where we're at. Yeah, it's a little bit blue down there. We're going to turn it down. Alright, we're going to caramelize these onions. And then we're going to add the mushrooms. Then we're going to add the peppers. Then we're going to add the beef. Alright, so you know the sequence. That's beef on the big green egg. Damn, it's so pretty. So pretty. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, there's one more thing. Tonight I'm not going to do it, but if you want to caramelize onions and you know you're in the middle of the week, you're in a hurry, this thing, caramelized onions, you got to be low and slow. It's like cooking a a pork butt. You just gotta let them. You gotta let them sweat out. And now, but I learned this from Bobby Flay. If you're in a hurry, you can sprinkle just a little bit of white sugar on there to get the caramelization going. Careful. These are sweet onions from Washington State. I say Washington State. They're probably from Chile or some damn where. Anyway, you can sprinkle a little bit of just old white sugar on there. But I do that sometimes, but not tonight. I'm taking it easy. It's Saturday night. Ain't no big hurry, and we're gonna make ourselves some cheesesteaks. We'll be back. You know, I spent a couple years overseas. Yeah, I did a bunch of years overseas, really. Spain, and we had Yemen, and I got some Chevier goat cheese. This is ham from the province of Spain, and I'm telling you, you just got a little bit of goat cheese and wrap you a little bit of Yamon, Serrano. Wrap it around it, and you're supposed to serve it with Spanish olives. I got some of them too. Woo-hoo! Wonderful appetizer. All right, we'll be back. I digress. Okay, you see how these onions are getting caramelized? Now, one thing I forgot to say, I did not put sugar on there. I didn't cheat this time, but you can anyway if you're in a hurry. I put a heaping teaspoon of chopped garlic in here. Now I'm gonna add in them mushrooms. Woo-hoo. There we go. Get them in there. All right, we're gonna stir them up. And now these mushrooms, I just put some salt on. I'm gonna put some salt on top of them. I just put salt and onions. They're gonna release their juice, and then you want to cook them down just to when they start to get dry again. Add in the peppers, and then scoot that over to the side, and then put on that beef, and then we'll go from there. All right, we'll be back. Okay, let's grill here again. Now you see how all this is. I wish you could smell it. The onions, the mushrooms, they're all starting to love each other. Now you throw in some of these peppers. Now you know you can use old bell peppers if you want. I'm telling you, folks, these poblanos. They're as good as they're better than bell peppers. So they're not. If you roast them, you saw me cut the veins out of them, get the seeds out of them. They're sweeter than bell peppers. Screw the bell pepper. You don't need it. You want to do poblanos. You do. All right. My fingers are dirty. We'll be back. Okay, we must grill back here again. Alright, this here is what you want. I'm gonna just turn this back down to low. Now I'm gonna put this vegetable mixture in that stainless steel bowl there. Now I'm gonna put in some of this beef here, along with just a little bit more butter, Pluger butter, that sweet butter, and just a dash of olive oil. Now last night I said I don't cook beef with olive oil. I don't grill beef with olive oil. Once it's here like that, you can cook in olive oil all day long because you ain't got no fire making it bad. Because I'm telling you, that olive oil drip on the flame, it's gonna ruin your meat. But not when it's in a pan. It ain't gonna ruin your meat. All right, we'll be back. Alright, must grill here. Got my lovely assistant helping me here tonight. Alright, this is Pluger butter and olive oil. Now, here we go. We're putting in the big green egg filet left over from last night. I'm telling you, the dog is drooling again. I'll be darned. Alright, we're just going to put it all in there. Yep. There you go. People ask me, how many would that feed that 3-inch porterhouse? It'll feed 2 people for 2 nights or 4 people for 1 night. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, along with my lovely assistant here, I've got several slices of whole milk provolone. Look at this. Look at here. I got all the vegetables with the poblano peppers, the onions and mushrooms. leftover big green egg steaks. I got 2 hoagie rolls here. I'm going to put a little bit of butter on, olive oil, toast them, add this stuff, put it in the oven and toast it, and we'll be back. Okay, must grill back here. These are the tops of these French baguettes I bought. I toasted them both on this side. Now I'm going to put some meat on them. Put this on here, and I'm going to throw, I just put a little bit of butter or margarine. Oh, whew, I can't believe it's not butter. I love this stuff. Anyway, I put that on there, put on some meat, put on some veggies. Got the provolone, and we're going to show what's all about. And this stuff will top it. I like mayonnaise. I don't know if my wife does. Sometimes she does, sometimes she don't. All right, we'll be back. Okay, here it is, step by step. Now we're going to put in 2 pieces of provolone on each side. It's going to look like a pizza. All right, going to stick it in that oven and bake it. Well, actually broil it, and we'll be back. It'll be great. All right. Oh yeah, my wife was saying, you're opening that oven too much. This oven will burn your ass up. All right.
If you're not careful.
Yeah, if you're not careful. I opened it up to make sure. I have burned stuff in that oven. All right, I want you to look at that. Look at that. That's all that's left. This is all that's left. Perfect.
Perfect.
Big green egg 3-inch porterhouse last night. And these are the leftovers tonight. Someone asked me, how many will that feed? I think I already said this. It'll feed 2 people 2 nights. All right. This is it. We're going to go pray. We're watching Frasier. We're going to bless God for everything He gives us. We have a good time. Wonderful day today. All right. We love America. Anything else? That's it. All right. We'll be back, but not tonight.